Hi, I'm Carrie, and I'm here today with my kids.
I'm Abby.
And I'm Betsy.
And we'd like to invite you to be curious about money.
We had some friends over at the Creative Discovery Museum, and we asked them questions about money and asked them what their questions were.
And we're going to answer some of those for you today, such as, why do we need money?
If you have to do something, you might need it to complete that quest that you're doing.
To buy things that we need. So you have money to buy and spend.
What is money?
Things on a piece of paper that you can pay for something.
Where does money come from?
I have no idea.
The bank.
I think money comes from printers.
Our friends had some great answers, but we'd like to explain them some more.
Okay, so what is money? Money is a way to exchange different items for what we need and want. And originally, we exchanged things we made or we had. For example, if I was a potato farmer and Betsy was a chicken farmer and I wanted some eggs, I would ask Betsy if she would trade me some of her chicken's eggs for some of my potatoes. However, if Betsy and I lived further away, or if Betsy didn't want my potatoes, now we have a little bit of a problem. It's going to become harder and harder to exchange for what I need. And so money was created to make it easier to try to get what you wanted or need and still maintain the value of that item.
So you have the value of the potatoes. So if Betsy bought a purple potato for me, and she paid $5, I have a $5 bill now.
Because purple potatoes are really special.
They are. So I have $5.
Purple.
Yeah. So I have $5 now. So that can go towards my family's health, insurance, and then after that, if we take care of them, things we want, like maybe
A fun trip.
or
Shoes or jewelry
right.
or makeup. And all those things are fine and good, but first we have to have food on the table and some of the basics.
Right.
So this is what money can do for us, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Why are famous people's faces on them?
In the United States, our paper money features former presidents.
Except Alexander Hamilton, which is on the $10 bill.
And Benjamin Franklin, which is on the $100 bill.
And neither one of them were presidents. And in some other countries, they put animals on their paper money.
In Costa Rica, there's sharks. In Hong Kong, there's butterflies.
And in South Africa, there's a purple water buffalo. So one of the questions is, where does money come from? So first and foremost, we put in effort to work to do something and get paid for it in different levels or increments based on the job that we're doing or who we're doing the job for, but we get paid. But where does the actual money come from? Like the printed money, the coins, where does that come from?
The government.
And Bureau of Engraving and Printing.
So the different governments control and make the currency that their country can use to exchange.
Right. The next time your parents tell you that money doesn't grow on trees, you can tell them that it actually used to.
Around 1100 years ago in China, they used the bark from the mulberry trees to make their paper money. All right, so another question was, why do we need money?
We need money so we can take care of our families.
To buy the things that we need.
And?
The things that we want.
That's right. So we need money for things like our health, right?
Food.
For our lodging, so home, apartment, wherever we live.
Our
food.
Our medication, if we take one.
Yep. We need money for cars.
Yeah.
Transportation.
Clothes.
That's right. And some people think fun is not just vacations. Like, we really enjoy our adventures.
Yeah.
But some people like to purse more. So entertainment is optional, but nice to have. And so you can decide if it's worth working or saving your money to have some of those nice to have things once you have the need to have items.
Right.
We had so much fun with our friends answering questions about money. Thank you for joining us. There's a lot of great resources for kids and teenagers about money, and we're glad that you're being curious and asking questions. If you need any help finding those resources, feel free to reach out.